Morning! I am back on trail after my little visit to Etna. Oh, what a wonderful little town. I've been so well looked after. I stayed at the motel in Etna, the Etna Motel, and the guy that is the manager there, called Derek, he was so helpful and friendly. I think it's one of my favourite places I've stayed so far. The rooms are immaculate. They look after you. He did all my laundry for me, brought it back to my room. They give you lifts to the trailhead, and the prices are so reasonable. So I will highly recommend, if you're going to Etna, check out the Etna Motel, because it was a lovely little place. And I went to the little restaurant around the corner called Bob's Ranch, and they can customise the menu for you if there's something that's not suitable. So friendly. I went to a thrift shop, the first time in a thrift shop. We call them charity shops at home, and I got myself a little fleecy top and some more fleecy leggings because I've been getting so cold on a night and during the day. So I thought it would be best to get an extra layer while I was out here. I went to the supermarket, the grocery store, and got my resupply. They had everything I needed there. They do have a Dollar General in town too. The coffee shop was closed, that was the only bummer, but it was fine. And oh my gosh, it was just a wonderful little stay. I was so tempted to stay another night, but no, I've got to get home. The weather's turning on me and I can't stay and have the luxury of zeros too many times anymore. So that was my first one in a while, and I am now heading to Syed Valley, which I think is in about 3 days. I think I should get there. I believe, I've heard on the grapevine, they do a vegan burger at their little cafe there. So what I'm going to do is stop there for a couple of hours, get some food, get a resupply, charge my electronics, and then carry on going to Oregon. So I'm hoping to get to Oregon by the end of the week, that's my plan. And I'll probably just have a Nero there, get a resupply, and then carry on. And oh my gosh, I can't believe it's kind of, I don't know, I'm coming to the end. I should be finished in maybe 3 to 4 weeks, hopefully 3 weeks, but probably 4 weeks, knowing me. I know what I'm like. And the weather at the moment, there's no more snowfall, so fingers crossed then there's not going to be any more blizzards. I really hope there's not. It's going to be freezing cold. I think it was 32 degrees Fahrenheit when I left this morning, so yeah, still chilly. There's still snow on the trail that I've just seen, but I'm gonna plod on with my new shoes. Let me show you my new shoes as well. These are my new shoes, and these are Cascadia 14s, and I've so far had 13s and 12s at the very beginning. Let me just explain the colour choice. That was not my doing, but I'm not complaining because Brooks have got this guarantee that if you're not happy with the shoes, then you can let them know under the guarantee and explain the situation and why you're not happy. And they say their lifespan on their shoes is between 300 to 500 miles. But the pair that I got before my last pair started breaking down at about 200 to 250 miles. So I contacted them and they said, well, we can either refund you the shoes or send you a new pair out. And at that point, Derek had actually bought me new shoes already. So I said to them if they wouldn't mind sending me a brand new pair out and getting it delivered to Etna. So I knew then that within like 500 more miles I'd need a new pair. So they were waiting for me at the post office. So Brooks, thank you so much. You have honoured your guarantee. They have literally sent me an upgraded pair as well, because the 14s are not 13s, free of charge, and I couldn't be happier. They are lovely. They obviously didn't know my colour scheme. They sent me peach and grey, but I am not complaining because I have happy feet again. So I am still having problems with my left foot. It's the top of my foot. It's been going on for the last 2 weeks now, and it is causing me a little concern, but I am managing to hike still. But I'm wondering if it's because my other shoes. It could have been the cushioning, it could have been a fallen arch. I'm going to see how I get on over the next few days in these, but I'm bearing up. I'm bearing up with it. It'll be alright. I can push through the pain. I've gone through worse. Okay, I'm going to stop babbling and start hiking and see what the next couple of weeks bring. has been a lovely little hike up to this pass this morning. It is so warm. I can't get over the difference in the temperature. When I left trail just a day or two ago, it was freezing cold as I left. So actually hiking in the heat again is lovely. I mean, I know it's going to get freezing cold again tonight, but for now I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. But I'll just show you what it's like up here because the scenery is lovely. You literally can see all around. It's just all mountains and rocky. Not so great on the feet, but it is rather nice. This is an unusual section. I'm currently walking through all this reddy brown rock, then I'm heading straight into white, then into a burn area, and then just past that it looks like I'm heading into a green meadow area. All these different types of landscapes with probably just a quarter of a mile if that. It's quite fascinating. And then my view around here is all green mountains with trees. I have arrived at camp nice and early tonight. I got here about 5 o'clock, just finished putting my tent up and I'm about to make some dinner. And I am so looking forward to an early night because whenever I get to a town, I just never sleep. I think last night I probably got about 4 to 5 hours and the night before I only got 3 hours. And the night before that I was freezing cold all night so I hardly slept. So I am due some well-needed rest tonight, so I'm going to have a good long sleep. I don't know what it is about towns, as comfy as the rooms are or as the beds are. I think it's just overstimulation. It's just too much for me. So when I come out on trail the first day back, I'm always really good because I just collapse and just I have such a good sleep. But I thought I would show you my new purchases. Can you remember me telling you I went to the thrift shop and got some extra warm layers? So I'm wearing my thermals underneath. So this is my jumper, not too disrespectful, nice kind of baggy fleecy blue. Okay, I can hear you laughing already and you've not seen them yet. Are you ready to see my leggings? I mean, I think the Crocs just finish off the look, don't you? Very stylish, extremely. I mean, I should be on a catwalk, seriously. But do you know what? I just don't care. I think my whole outfit cost $5. And this top is so snuggly and fleecy, and the leggings are so soft, and I'm wearing them over my other leggings as well. So I should be nice and toasty warm in my sleeping bag tonight. No more cold nights for me. And I also am carrying my green leggings with me, so I thought when it gets really cold I can wear them during the day under my trousers. So yeah, I've got a good kind of outfit thing going on, because what you don't want to do is wear your warm clothes during the day, let them get wet and then have nothing for night. So it is a little bit extra weight, but it is now just the beginning of October and it's starting to get cold, so I don't care about the weight. I want to be warm because it's miserable when you're cold. So I'm gonna put my water on and boil it up for my dinner and then just chill out and have an early night. I've just remembered I forgot to tell you what I had for my lunch today. It was a new find that I found in the shop. It is pumpkin spice English muffins. They are really nice. I can imagine them being toasted with some kind of oil or butter on them. Oh my goodness. But oh, it was such a treat to have them at lunchtime. I had 2 of them and it was so tasty. And I actually had a banana on it as well. Yeah, I really like them. They were so tasty. It just is nice to have something a little bit different because a lot of the time I'm finding it really hard to find refried beans, you know, that are dehydrated. And a lot of the lunches are a little bit poor. I'm usually ending up on Cliff Bars or Pro Bars, couscous, things like that at the moment. So when you come across something like that in town, it's a nice treat. While I'm just waiting for my Knorr rice pasta thing to cook, do you want me to show you what is in my lunchbox for tomorrow? Because I haven't done that for a while. Let me show you. We have 2 of the pumpkin spice English muffins, so I just eat them dry. I have got some banana chips, but I don't eat all of those. They're to last me a couple of days. So I'll just have a few of those as snacks as I'm hiking. I have got a apricot Cliff Bar and a mint Cliff Bar as well here. I've got a cherry pie Lara bar and a Luna bar. So some of my resupplies are a little bit tough sometimes, especially when I'm in a town that doesn't have a great deal of options. So bars are usually kind of easy to get and I make do. Obviously when I get into towns though, I try and eat as healthy as possible. So when I was in Etna, I got a whole punnet of strawberries, avocado, hummus. I got some fresh bread to put it all on. And I've just been eating as healthy as I can, lots of healthy drinks and basically fruit and vegetables. I just top up as much as possible. And then when I'm out on trail, I'm just craving it constantly again. But it's not been too bad. I'm actually looking forward to getting to Ashland in Oregon because apparently they've got an awful lot of choices there. So I'm going to be a bit more inventive again with my lunches and dinners. But recently my resupplies have been pretty tough, especially when I was in Castella. I ended up having to resupply in a service station and I ended up having ramen noodles for dinner every day. My lunches were bars, there was some artificial cake things. It was just anything to get the calories. But I'm finding that my body's just not liking it at all. I'm just feeling really, I don't know, all the time because I'm just not eating as well as I should be doing. And it is tough, especially when it's been so cold, because the last thing you want to do is get to your tent when you can't even feel your fingers and start chopping up broccoli and putting it in with couscous and being as healthy as I used to be in the desert. So I will make up for it when I can, but at the moment sometimes it is just about get as much calories as you can and protein to keep you going and then top up with other things. I do actually have a couple of these sachets, I can find them in here, of the Garden of Life, these raw organic protein and greens, so I try and have them as much as possible as well, just to supplement the protein and my greens. I know they don't make up for the real thing, but out here I'm doing the best I can.